The Metaverse, BUSD rewards, staking. I mean, this project has a lot of stuff going for it, and it is so new. This project is called MetaBUSD. And just so you guys know, this is a paid sponsored video by MetaBUSD. I've been in talks with their team, learning a lot more about their project, and I feel that it meets the criteria of a project that I would be okay with associating with. And so I'm happy to be able to share this information with you guys to help promote it for them. I mean, I really do think that they've got some interesting things going. And so I want to share more information. Before I do, disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into the news. So when I say this project is new, I mean it is virtually brand spanking new. It came out about a month ago. We can see on the coin market cap charts here that it doesn't even start tracking the data until December 31st. As far as for the number of wallet holders, it's less than 5,000 wallet addresses. And by its name, you can already take away from that it deals with the metaverse, hence Meta, as well as BUSD as a reward. And that is something that I was also appealed with from Evergrow Coin and Crypto Token, and you'll see some other cryptocurrencies out there that will reward in either stable coins or secondary tokens outside of what their own actual token is, right? So I like SafeMoon. It earns reflections. That one is an example, though, where you're earning it in its own native self. So if you're trying to hedge against that just because of what might be going on in the market, this is a different kind of crypto that you could look into. And the fact that they're not rewarding in MetaBUSD, they're actually rewarding in BUSD, which is a stable coin, also creates an opportunity where you can accrue value in that. And then if you're really believing in the project, guess what? If there's a dip, people oftentimes complain they didn't have money to buy the dip. And that's where rewards come in. And so you now actually have some in your wallet balance in case you want to participate in that. Or you could just use it for other things or just cash it out, convert it over to a centralized exchange, that kind of a thing, right? So they've got a lot of things going on with their website. They got different social media platforms. You can check them out. Twitter, you've got Reddit, Telegram, Discord. Discord's probably going to be your best bet. The people seem to be very welcoming when I went in there. They're on the Binance Smart Chain as well, as I showed you guys right over here. And also, going over their website a little bit more, they have some other key elements. What sets them apart: reliable and low cost, no transfer fees to help facilitate trade and commerce. Security, they've actually been audited and they've been doxxed for their team, so I'm going to be talking about that as well. We fully operate open in our token. All our actions are open to all our holders. And then expert support. If you want to get support on any subject, you can get support from our 24/7 Telegram groups. Again, I think that their Discord group is probably going to be the best. They have a roadmap as well. I'm going to touch on this a little bit. What you're going to notice here when you scroll through is there's no dates that are associated with that. I know from my personal experience with SafeMoon, and I'm using this because I've covered a lot of the topics on it and I've just been so in depth involved. So if anyone's getting offended because I'm making references to SafeMoon, sorry, not sorry. But anyways, in the past, not currently, but in the past, when they had that roadmap and they were doing dates and you didn't hit those deadlines, guess what? You had community backlash on this stuff. So I like the fact that they don't have specific dates associated with this. They just let you know what they're trying to pursue. I have notes set up on the side to help identify more what's on the roadmap, more recent, that they're trying to pursue and looking like it's going to come out right around the corner. So they've got a lot of stuff here on the roadmap. I'll provide a link to this in the description for their website. As I mentioned, their team is doxxed. I also have more information on that as well. I personally talked with Chris of the team. This is the individual that I talked with, and this guy has a heart of gold. I mean, I know a picture is worth 1,000 words. You can look at his picture and you probably get an idea that he seems like a nice, gentle guy. He's kind of like going like, hello. But yeah, I talked to him. Just the sweetest, nicest guy, okay? And you can go talk to these guys. They actually do AMAs and everything else. I'll talk more about that as well. Exchange and partners, so you got it listed over on PancakeSwap. CoinMarketCap's listed. CoinGecko, PooCoin, it's listed on there so you can keep track of it. Dex Tools, keeping track of it over there. And Brew Labs, this is where the staking mechanics come into play. They have a white paper available. You can go check out more information there. They've also been audited. This is through InterFi. You can find out more information there on their website, and then a couple of the other little bits of information there. If you want to go and buy it, you can just click on the buy online button, connect your wallet address, and purchase it right through there. As I mentioned, it is listed over on PancakeSwap as well, so you do have that option available. Partners is what I showed you, what I showcased to you guys right here. If you want to be able to contact them, you could fill out some information via that. And then they also have, let's actually go back over here, how their tokenomics works. So I mentioned that they pay out in rewards in BUSD. Well, how exactly do they do that? So they have transaction fees. I've been in talks with Chris. There's a good chance you're going to see this be adjusted a little bit in the future, but here's where they're at right now, okay? So you have a 12% transaction fee tax. So if you think about, again, I'm just making a comparison, guys. If you think about SafeMoon, SafeMoon has a 10% tax. So the idea of having a little bit higher taxes is not something that should really scare you. You should understand what are those fees being applied to, and it helps out the ecosystem, and then you can make judgment calls. So in this circumstance right now, it's 12%. You got 1.5% that goes to the burn wallet. You have 1.5% that goes to buybacks. You then have 3% that goes to helping the liquidity, and then you have 4% that goes to the rewards in BUSD, as well as 2% that's helping out with marketing. So I want to stress again, this is where they're at the moment. This will likely change in the near future. I'll keep you guys posted as there's more information on that. And now I want to go ahead and highlight some of the key elements on this project of my notes that I took in preparations for this video. Again, I'll make other videos. So they have AMAs every day on their Discord at various times to help accommodate people from different time zones. So these are going to alternate. Ideally, you're looking at about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are also working on trying to get the recordings of these AMAs uploaded to their YouTube channel. So it's a developmental process. Again, they're very new and they're acquiring that. Their team is doxed. It's made up of 4 people, and it's actually a total of 8 people, but the 4 that are core there are all doxed. As far as who has access to the contract, there are only 2 people that have access to the smart contract. Those 2 people would be Nick Henry and Chris Ginn. Chris Ginn being the individual I pointed out that I ended up talking with. MetaBUSD has also been audited by InterFi, as I had showcased to you guys there. And then they also have an LLC registration. The name of the registration is under the name MetaBC. It stands for Meta Blockchain, and it's a blockchain service company. They offer more than just the token and product activity. They have plans to offer in the future development services for other projects. Some examples would be staking, migration services, contract development, general product consulting, and these are services they have just started doing. So I actually have the information on the LLC available here as well. I'll provide a link in the description for you guys. That is not the one that I meant to look up. So let me try that one more time. BizPedia MetaBC. Is it this one here? Why is it doing that? It happened to me before too. MetaBC LLC Nevada. And then watch BizPedia. I click on it. That's going to load on up, and then we'll have some more information to show you guys there. So Carson Kapanash is the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer for MetaBUSD. You're going to see his name right here, Carson Kapanash. And so this is the registration for the LLC. They are doxed, right? They also have a VR wallet, and it's going to be like a Trust wallet or a MetaMask wallet, which you're going to be able to open up with your VR headset. So applications will be available through Steam and SideQuest Store. Later on, they plan on releasing with the Oculus Store once all the criteria is met and they have a finished product. It will also function like a Trust wallet or MetaMask wallet, but it will interact with the space like it was a bank room or a vault, or sort of like a visual graphic image. So imagine you're in this digital space, and if you owned, let's say, Dogecoin, we're going to use a different cryptocurrency now. There's Dogecoin. You're going to see it over in the corner as a pile. You can go interact with it. For example, you may see in the VR space a pile of virtual tokens sitting in a virtual space in a corner. Your space is procedurally generated for you based on the size of the crypto assets you hold. There will be different themes to the vault, so this digital space that you enter into. And they're going to expand out on that, by the way. They're trying to make more rooms expansive. They have teams of game developers that are helping with this project as well. So they are getting much more immersed in the VR space beyond that vault. So there will be different themes to the vault. The first theme release will be a cyberpunk theme, and they have plans to launch others such as medieval, etc. The visuals are based on the USDT value of each crypto asset and not on the number of tokens themselves. So if you happen to have more USDT value of Dogecoin, your pile in your room will look bigger of that specific crypto. And then if you have, let's say, less USDT value of another crypto, it's going to look like a little bit of a smaller pile. That way then if you have cryptos where you own a ton of the crypto, the quantity wise, that doesn't affect the size of the room. But yes, your room will actually adjust accordingly depending on what your bag size is for that vault room specifically. They have Brew Labs. So Brew Labs is where you can go and do your staking. They actually have two options here. You can either do 30-day staking or 90-day staking. Whoa, look at that. That wasn't planned. Somebody just ended up staking more. So there are people in the space who are actively participating in that. So you got a 30-day or 90-day option with this. You can actually let it keep running for the course of a year if you want to keep getting more of the APR. It's just that if you want to be able to withdraw it, then that's a function that you have to be aware of. So Brew Labs, they just provide the UI for the staking. MetaBUSD still owns the contract. Brew Labs is a partnership, is far more than just staking and farming. They have more information that will be coming out. And you can search MBC. MBC. If you go over to Brew Labs, they're working on integrating this in over with their website. They don't have a staking tab right now. This is something that they just actually got added here. And there's a lot of people, by the way, that have actually participated in this. So the number 2 wallet you're seeing here with 14.82% of all the total supply is staked. That's a substantial amount. Some other key things, the vested tokens on the 56%, which is this one right here, those are community tokens. They're vested for 1 year and they're unlocked quarterly. So you're talking about 1 quarter, right? And the next unlocking is on March 23rd. It'll be approximately 70 trillion tokens. Of that, roughly 15 trillion tokens will be returned to the team members, and then they will be doing exchange listings and a burn event. How much will be burned will probably be around 10 trillion tokens, but the team is going to be looking for feedback from the community before they decide. Any decisions that are flexible, such as rewards and staking, the team tries to give the community as much a voice as possible in making decisions. 74 trillion tokens are staked through Brew Labs, this 74 trillion you guys see right here. So a substantial amount of people do believe in the longevity of this project, and they're willing to go ahead and opt into this staking system. Again, you can't actually access that directly to withdraw your principal, but what's cool is that you can actually go and do a, what's it called? I just forgot the term. You want to be able to withdraw, harvesting. That's the term I was thinking of. You can harvest your rewards, your MBC and your BUSD reflection through this. That's fine. You can do that in real time before your deadline. But if you're trying to withdraw your principal, well, then you have to wait till at least the 30 days for that one or at least the 90 days for the other one, right? And so the fact that it's still earning those rewards, even if you stake it, I think is actually really cool. So that's going to be it for this introduction video. I will have other videos that go more into other aspects to it. This one ran a little bit longer, but I wanted to give you guys a nice general overview of the project. I do have referral links in the description. Thank you very much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Victor, Troy Smothers, and 1010 Buns for your support, being higher level patrons. Also, thank you to the YouTube members. You can click the join button down below if you'd like to become a YouTube member. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to go check out MetaBUSD. I'm very excited about what it is that they have moving forward with their projects. I think it sounds really cool. And they got a very nice team. Their docs audited. They got a lot of stuff that's working in their favor, guys. So more information in the description. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live. God bless. I will see you in the next episode.